Good morning, everyone. This is Devonna Ransom from Ransom Credit Management Services. And as I promised, I'm going to do a weekly video on various, credit tips and things to help you, eliminate debt and help you to increase your credit score. Today's topic that we're going to be coming from is we'll be discussing tips when repairing your credit. The first thing I see a lot of individuals do when they're in the process of reporting their credit, they dispute everything on their credit report. That's the first thing you don't want to do. You want to make sure you get your debts validated. You want to make sure your collection, all the collection agencies, you write them validation letters and actually have them prove that the debt is yours. That's one of the processes we go through to actually get things removed and, eliminated from the credit report. So you don't want to just go through just disputing everything. Because one thing, Experian, they only really give you maybe one chance to actually go in when you're going online and disputing something. And then once you've disputed it and it comes back as verified, it's hard 9 times out of 10 to go back and initiate another dispute. So you want to make sure you get the debt validated first and give the company time to respond, and then go in 30 days once you've made contact with that collection agency, before you actually go and open up a dispute. My second tip this morning is make sure when you're repairing your credit, because I see a lot of people trying to go the do-it-yourself route. Use forums. MyFICO.com is an excellent website to use when repairing your credit. It's like a community of individuals who've repaired their credit and increased their credit scores, and you can get tips and their experiences. I've also seen a lot of people post about a group called Credit Warriors on Facebook. That's how I initially started my credit repair company. I learned from trial and error about 5 years ago. And I also use myfico.com, and use other people's experiences and their tips. And I was able to ask questions and I got my questions answered there. So just make sure you're, join some type of community where you can get information on how to repair your credit. My next tip is to make sure you put everything in writing, whether it's documenting your attempts that have been made as far as you contacting your creditors, anytime you've written them letters, anytime you've called them, because I have a situation right now that I'm dealing with, and I mean, there's no possible way we can get in touch with anyone to take care of a debt with a client that I'm working with, but they continue to report it on the credit report, but there's no way that, we can make a payment on it. So you want to make sure that, push come to shove, that you can, you have all your efforts documented, because a lot of times you can go through the Better Business bureaus when you're not getting any response from these companies, and you can open up disputes through there, and that'll get you results as well. So make sure, like I said, you keep everything in writing. Stay off the phone if be it possible, until you're about to settle out of debt and you have the money that day to pay it. I would say stay off the phone. Make sure you do everything in writing. And another thing is keep good records. Use certified letters. Keep all receipts. Please keep your receipts when you're paying off debts. I've had so many times a client has come to me and they've actually paid the debt and they don't have any proof of the receipt or any way to show that they have paid it. So keep bank account statements. Keep the receipts that the collection agency or the creditor has given, because I've actually been in a situation where I've paid off a debt and I couldn't find the receipt, but I was able to get it resolved. But a lot of times, if you don't have proof, then you're in a situation where you're either going to have to pay that debt again, or you're just going to have to leave it alone until it falls off. And then my last tip for today is, when in doubt, ask a professional. It doesn't hurt for you to call, and just get a free, just get a question answered. A lot of companies, they do charge for consultations, or they may not want to give you detailed information, but there are some companies like myself. I'm I'm willing to give you a free consultation. I'll answer any credit questions that you may have or you may need answered. So like I say, when in doubt, always ask a professional, because we're experienced at what we're doing. We have years of experience under our belt. So I just wanted to leave those tips with you today. If you have any more tips or questions that you would like answered, you can inbox us on Facebook. You can go to our website, which is www.ransomcreditservices.com, or you can even email us at info@ransomcreditservices.com. If you would like a free consultation of your credit report, you can give us a call at 706-250-1015. And this is just our video and our tips for today. And so next Friday, we'll post another. So in the meantime, enjoy your weekend and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.